All right. How about a fun adventure? How about a fun adventure, everybody? Would you like to go on vacation? Would you like to chill out? Well, what better way to go ahead and chill out than go to the bottom of the ocean and see the Titanic in a submersible? Kit, that was like 2 years ago, with the Oceangate. Aren't you a little late to that story? Well, joke's on you, Internet. I win. Oh, I win because, hey, when the key things to madness and insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. I mean, look, y'all got this. Because in 3, 2, uno. Titanic wreck to be visited by another billionaire 2 years after Oceangate disaster killed 5. That's right. Red Fox Punk. It's happening again. We did it. Woo! We did it. We did it, everybody. Huh? You hear that? White Gladys. Time to do your work again. So, the 1912 shipwreck, the Titanic, has remained off limits for 2 years since the reckless Oceangate tragedy, which killed 5 people instantly when their subpar submersible imploded as it descended into the deep. However, the Titanic, 12,500 feet below the surface of the North Atlantic Ocean, remains a huge draw for thrill-seeking billionaires and marine explorers alike. In particular, those in the submersible industry are eager to send another manned craft to the wreck to try and restore public confidence in such missions. Well, first of all, I'm not spending thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars to visit the Titanic when I could watch it safely in my home, eating some popcorn, eating some chips, and having a nice cocoa, okay? Or a nice cup of tea. Besides it being a wreck of historical significance, the fact that it lies at such great depth makes it a fascinating visit. There you go. Who is in the midst, according to Patrick Lay, CEO of Triton Submarines, who is in the midst of building a new commercially viable submersible that could handle such a journey. Oh, if that's it, no. It looks like a stapler. No, this looks like a stapler, man. What is this? What is this? What is this? Who did this? Who did this? Big Basil, I want my stapler. I want my green stapler. Titanic is a wreck that's covered in marine life and soft coral. People want to go there for the same reason they want to climb Mount Everest. No, because Mount Everest is filled with crap. Did you know that? Did you know that there's piles of turds on Mount Everest? Frozen turds? Mount Everest? Now a big commercial spot? Making the trip costs a huge amount of money, so only the most rarefied can't afford to do it. A handful of billionaires are known to have owned their own submersibles, including the late Paul Allen, co-founder of Microsoft, Ray Dalio, a Wall Street magnate, and Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich. So great. None of us poor folk are ever going to visit the Titanic. But yet, this thing looks like this is a rendering of the 2-seat Triton Explorer. It is in the process of being built in conjunction with tech entrepreneur Larry Connor. Triton boss Patrick Larry promises that the Argyle bubble creates the impression of being nothing in between you and the ocean environment you're in until it cracks, pops, and boom, you're fish food. Great. So, current chatter among elite ocean explorers is the imminent new expedition, but the details are hush-hush. I heard that somebody's going to go down to the Titanic in a couple of weeks, a knowledgeable source told the Post. What I can tell you is that it's a billionaire. Going down there will cost $10 million. You would recognize his name. Oh, I'm not going to say anything that's going to get me in trouble. But who? It's a billionaire. Oh, who's going to go down to the Titanic? Who's going to do it? Who wants to go ahead and visit the Titanic? Like, look, you can just see it safely at home on a YouTube screen. The source said they didn't want to spoil the mystery billionaire surprise, adding he'll want to make an announcement that he is the first person to go to the Titanic since the tragedy. Well, who is it? Bezos? Zuckerberg? Musk? Gates? Trump? Is it? I mean, who is it? Well, is Trump a billionaire? I don't know. Who is it? Who wants to go there? Now, just so you guys remember, Oceangate was a private company that launched the ill-fated Titan vessel. Boosted it was the first to take ordinary tourists to see the Titanic, charging $250K per person. Well, I'm not an ordinary person. I wish I had $250,000. Money me now. Okay, so there you go. However, CEO and Captain Stockton Rush, who died in the disaster, has been accused of cutting corners. Well, no duh. The U.S. Coast Guard report released earlier this month that the Titan imploded because its pressure hull, where passengers sit, was mostly made of fiberglass rather than the traditionally used titanium. Jeez. Rush also forewent safety tests and didn't adequately repair and maintain the vessel, particularly after one incident in July 2022 when it got stuck in the Titanic wreckage and suffered irreversible hull damage. Triton's planned $20 million sub will be held to a much higher standard. Leigh has estimated it will be finished by next year. I'm very excited to be building this and to change the narrative. God almighty. Video game developers Game Newell owns one of the amazing submersibles that can go down to Titanic depths. Why? Why? You don't need... Listen, billionaires. Billionaires, there's a lot you could do with your money. You know? Help out the poor, philanthropy. I don't know. Like, if I had billions of dollars, you know, I'd be trying to help out Chicagoans, okay? As much as I can, okay? And yes, having fun, safe adventures. No, not going to Mount Everest. No, not going to a volcano. No, not going to the bottom of the ocean. No, not going on safari. Just simple, nice little vacations, like going to Osaka, Japan, or Seoul, South Korea, but better yet, Busan, South Korea, because it's our sister city in Chicago. You know, going around, helping out people. That's what I do. But guess what? These billionaires want to go ahead and see the Titanic. So, okay. They want to go down there. They want to go down there. Okay. And I got another person calling me. Is it scam likely telling me that I'm a billionaire and I should go ahead and visit the bottom of the Titanic? I mean, what could possibly ever truly go wrong? In this crazy upside down world that we live in, the world is going nuts. The world is a vampire. The world is clearly a disturbing place. But what can we expect from a world that is going crazy? What better way to enjoy life than by seeing the bottom of the Titanic? I mean, we're seeing going to the bottom of the ocean to see the Titanic. I mean, just so you guys know, 5 people lost their lives because Stockton Rush did cut corners. Stockton Rush chose to make a very reckless decision. Stockton Rush made the decision of actually putting people's lives in danger, okay? Stockton Rush made that decision. So as far as I'm concerned, like, visiting Titanic, I mean, let the ghosts there rest in peace. I mean, we got plenty of footage. We got plenty of videos. If you want to go to the bottom of the ocean, get a drone to do it, okay? All right, no need to put tourist light. And look, if you got all this kind of money, use it for something else. Just so you guys know, I want to just pull this up here. I should have had this at the ready, actually. I want to just show this to you guys, okay? Because the Titan sub, this is the response of the people on June 18th, 2023, when they heard the implosion. This is it right here.
400 meters to go.
Yeah. It should be about 500 meters, 30.
Now, if you heard that bang, that was it.
Yeah, it should be about 500 meters, 30.
That's it right there.
Yeah, it should be about 500 meters, 30. What was that thing?
Right there, that face. What was that bang? What was that bang? What was that bang? Her husband go pop along with 4 other people. I really feel sorry for the kid. He didn't want to go.
Yeah, it should be about 500 meters, 30. What was that thing? Drop 2 weights. Tighten, drop 2 weights.
Copy. Tighten, drop 2 weights.
Listen, first of all, listen. I really hate Rose for holding on to that diamond because her granddaughter was taking care of her in that frickin' movie, and that diamond was worth millions of dollars. So meanwhile, her granddaughter, who's taking care of her, trying to pay the bills, trying to put food on the table, they go ahead and they listen how she hooked up with some guy that she didn't even marry on Titanic. Then she has the diamond that they're looking for, the money that could solve all her problems, and then she throws it into the ocean. Listen, I'm not saying that there isn't good symbolism there, or oh, Kit, money isn't everything. But look, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I was like, holy crap, Grandma, we had that, and I'm working, I'm busting my ass off, I'm getting harassed at work. I'd be so angry if I was that granddaughter. But then again, hey, whatever. It is what it is.
So he meant to go down fairly light. I think that's exactly what happened.
Windstag, platform. Go ahead, platform. We're going to diver 419. Please dive equipment checklist. And there's a line that says spare sector. More than 5 available. Say again. Right here. Repeat last. Diver 419, please dive equipment checklist. A line says, a spare deck brick, more than 5 available. The platform was light, therefore we need more bricks here, correct? Negative. Yeah, well, the platform, those weights can be on the platform and just be ready to transfer to the sub.
All right, and that right there, they're realizing that something happened. Okay, you know, they realize something happened. Something happened. Okay, for that Titan implosion. Okay, and just so you guys know, like it was an instant collapse. Like there was no way of saving them. Okay, like what happened to them was just an absolute nightmare. And I really do feel sorry for the families. And you know, if you want to go ahead, if you're a billionaire, you got all this money, you got all this power, and you want to go ahead and thrill seek. I mean, it says a lot, but I would say for me, I would be doing more to help people, right? Not going ahead and having crazy, stupid adventures that put my life on the line. Okay. Okay, here we go again. Next year. But just so you guys know, this is what a rendering looks like. Right? This is what the rendering of it looks like. Right? This is what it looks like. It looks like a freaking green stapler. Like, I think this is a terrible design. I think it's a stupid design. And you know, if I had the money to do like a TV show, doing like, I don't know, maybe some kind of Succession kind of show or something like that. I promise you this, people. There would be an episode dedicated to like the company like sending down a submersible and it having an implosion. Okay. I mean, this is just stupid. All right. It's starting to get dumb here. It's starting to get really dumb here. And old Kit Kat's getting furious. Okay. Old Kit Kat's getting furious here. It looks like a stapler with a crystal ball. Who thinks that this is a good idea? Oh, this is a good idea. Let's go ahead and visit the bottom of the ocean. Let's go ahead and do that. Stupid. 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 Okay? So just want to just throw that out there. Things are dumber.